This is our first year of doing all-county student show, and getting it into it, we knew there'd be some bumps in the road and things to smooth out. The quality is just really mind-blowing, and it's we've got some great programs here in the county and some very talented kids. You guys made it rough for me.
We're so happy to be here with Lauren, and she won the Shining Star of Charlevoix County, one of 3. And Lauren, can you tell us about your work here, what it means to you?
My teacher gave me a lot of good ideas for projects to do. This one was just something I drew that I wanted to practice on poses and digital art. So I kind of just picked out a picture, took a picture, and just drew from there, and the rest are ideas I was given.
All of these teachers, I've now met everybody. I'm really, really taken with what they've gotten out of these kids. And I think back to where I was at grade 11 or 9 through or 7 through. Good Lord, I wasn't in the same universe. These are incredible. Really, really impressive. Nice job.
We're here with Pat Tinney, and she is a teacher at East Jordan High School. And Pat, you want to tell us a little bit about your program and your students?
The primary reason why I teach and what I'm up to in the classroom is preparing the students, giving them a good, strong foundation, preparing those students to put together a portfolio that kicks it. We have had students go all over the country to Pratt Institute, San Francisco, Columbia. I work really strongly with that basic foundation from the Art 1 and 2 students, both 2D and 3D. But then the next step, the thing that happens in East Jordan that I don't think happens everywhere, is we build a portfolio. We go to portfolio show en masse, all of the students with their families and the younger students, so that they can see what happens when you're at portfolio show and be prepared. Schools from all over the world and the country are there, and it's your time to showcase your work with your portfolio. We've had students get full rides to like Pratt Institute based on their portfolios, and I can tell you as a fact, Kendall School of Art and Design bases a lot of their scholarship money on that portfolio program. You can take a student with a decent GPA but a kickin' portfolio and get them where they need to go. And that's my love, is not only opening their eyes to the art, but taking it a step further and out into the real world. You get the right teacher, you get the right kid, you put it all together with the parents backing the arts, and you've got it. That's what I'm about. That's what my kids are about.
This is Maddie Martin, and she's a student in Beaver Island at the Beaver Island School, and she has her portfolio here for us. What are you going to study?
Fashion studies, fashion design.
And tell us about the exciting news that you got from Kendall School of Design.
I got accepted at Kendall.
What will you be doing there?
I will be studying fashion history and making clothes and designing.
Can you just show us some of the things that you did?
Yeah, I designed my own clothes.
Isn't that?
And I had to sew a skirt and pants.
And you model these too, don't you?
Yeah, I modeled.
And I like the cape.
Yeah,
This is the cape. Can you tell me, did your teacher encourage you in your love of the arts?
yeah, for sure.
Being able to see your work displayed somewhere just gives me that extra feeling of accomplishment. I was able to let the students know whose pieces were accepted. You can see a lot of excitement when I give them that postcard and they fill out their artist statements.
Annika, tell us about your piece of work here. It's really cool.
It's a painting of my sister Julia when she was 6 months old. It's done in a monochromatic style.
And is art one of your favorite subjects in school?
I do really like art.
Do you? We're really happy you're here. Were you excited to get your work chosen to be in the show?
I was. Me and 2 of my friends that were in my art class too are all so we were very excited to be part of it.
Mr. Guyrie, we're so happy to have you here at the Circle of Arts, and could you tell us about your art program?
We actually have a 7-12 program now at the high school, and now it's called Charlevoix Middle High School. And sequencing through the years, the middle school students are learning fundamentals and learning some art history and experimenting with different media. The high school program really starts with a solid foundation. It's called Intro to Arts, where we really refine their drawing skills as one of the primary forms of expression. We really right now we're delving into color theory and painting. And then from there, it's great because we're able to offer kind of almost like 2 tracks or 2 directions a student can go. They can continue in the program and take a studio advanced class where we experiment with different media and start to refine their tools of expression, which then segues into the advanced class where then they have a lot more freedom and expression and kind of creating their own voice. The other way, we also offer more hands-on classes. We have a pottery sculpture class, goes through the whole year, where they really kind of immerse themselves in 3D art. We have another class where it's called mixed media, where we really get a wide range of experiences studying design and incorporating that into photography, stained glass jewelry, fibers. Quite an intense program, and definitely gives a lot of opportunities to students. We're very proud of the fact that a student at Charlevoix gets immersed in a lot of different media and a lot of different experiences in the time they're there.
We have here Michael Rostek from Northwest Academy, and he's the art teacher there, and he's going to tell us about his program and his aspirations for his students.
Thank you. Yes, I'm teaching at Northwest Academy. I teach pre-K through 12 art. This is our first year having an art program at Northwest Academy. So I'm very proud of what my students have been able to achieve in this first year. For some of them, it's actually their first year having an art class. We focus mostly on two-dimensional media so far. We'll be getting to some three-dimensional medium as near the end of the year. We've worked with acrylics, watercolor, charcoal, of course graphite. I'm trying to expose them to a lot of different media, different possibilities for their art.
Tell me, do you think this is a really good opportunity for your students? Did they enjoy putting their work here at Circle of the Art?
I really do. I think they do. They did. And we came down, we brought actually the whole high school, we brought them down here yesterday and walked them all through. It's a small high school, so it's not like we filled the place up. But even the ones that don't take art, we came in and we walked through the show, and I know that the ones who had art hanging on the wall were very proud of it. And even the ones who aren't in the art program seem to enjoy all the great work.
We started was with Alex King. He's a professional drummer, and he's been leading a drum class for the last 6 weeks, once a week, and it will be continuing. The next class the enrollment is April 7th, and it goes for 6 weeks. There's from 11 to 65 is the age range. We have 8 people enrolled in the class.
What we're going to do is kind of train some drummers right now for the end result, which I want to do a band program with kids, to like rock band program, not your traditional. We'll tie in the arts with that, because what I want to do is have the kids name their band and do t-shirts, possibly screen print some stuff, some screen printing on posters, and do our original music and do a concert at the end of the 6-week course.